What's up guys, it's Naf here. So recently I've been doing a lot of Gregorovic, and last video I did manage 4 unique boss drops in 10 instances and 150 kills. Now of those 4 unique drops, all 4 of them were offhand shadow glaives, so I definitely had a lot more to get out of this boss, and I wasn't discouraged to press on. So initially I did plan on doing another 10 instances. So first things first, I had to get another 200 kill count and then was on my way. So as usual, I won't be showing essence drops, but it took a total of 7 instances before I got my first unique drop. But it was certainly worth the wait, as it was a crest of Sliske, which is used to make tier 80 hybrid gear. And the next unique drop wasn't until the final instance, which was yet another crest of Sliske, which meant I could make 2 pieces of the Sliske set. And with that, I didn't manage anything else interesting and was done with the 10 instances. So at this point I had managed a total of 317 kills over 20 instances, and although I had managed to get a fair few unique loot beams, I still hadn't managed the only unique I really wanted, which was the main hand shadow glaive. So for that reason, and the fact this boss was kind of growing on me, I decided to get another 200 kill count and try my luck with another 10 instances. And by the second instance, I was certainly happy with my decision, getting a loot beam, which, what would you know, it was the shadow glaive I was after. So after this, I did actually go dry until the final instance where I did manage a beam, and it was another shadow glaive drop. And with that, I was yet again done with another 10 instances, meaning within these 20 instances I did actually only manage 4 unique drops, which was literally half of what I got in my first video of 10 instances, where I also did manage 4 unique drops. But regardless, despite not getting as many loot beams, I was certainly still amassing a lot of standard drops, which I was definitely happy about. So a lot of useful supplies as usual. The most surprising to me was the magic logs, which will be great for fletching experience, and all of the alchable items, being the battle staves, rune plate legs, and rune full helms. Although the majority of the value was from the battle staves, these 3 items have a combined high alchemy value of 18.1 million GP, which as you can imagine is really good for an Ironman. And of course the uniques. So we do have the crests and glaives, which I was very happy to get, along with 2 pieces of dormant anima gear, but I'm at the point where I do have duplicates of all 3 of the anima pieces now, so to me they are pretty much only worth their high alchemy value. Along with that, there were a decent amount of essence drops, which one of you guys in the comments did point out are actually pretty useful, as you can turn the regular tier 80 gear into the refined versions, and after leveling it up to 9 or higher, dismantle it for the high level component of that god type, whilst also getting the piece of tier 80 gear back. So that will definitely be something I'll look into, but unfortunately, despite having a lot of Sliske and Serenic essences, I only have 2 of the Zamorak and Zeros ones, so at this point in time I can only do this method once. So that's pretty much everything for the loot over 20 instances and 346 kills. So now I thought, why not take a look at the total loot from both the 10 instances from the previous video and the 20 instances we've looked at today, totaling 30 instances and 496 kills. So there isn't much else to add about the general loot, just a lot of everything as you would expect. In terms of the rare uniques, I was pretty happy with getting almost everything, only really missing out with 1 additional crest of Sliske to make the full Sliske hybrid set, and of course the pet, but considering the drop rate of that pet, I can't really complain. As I said earlier, I was really blown away with the amount of gold this boss gives through high alchemy values, with a grand total of 25.2 million gold in high alchemy value between the main 3 items, and also adding the gold, it comes to a grand total of 27.8 mil, which in terms of raw gold is higher than any of the other God Wars Dungeon 2 bosses. So with that, I am able to make the Sliske body and legs. Now I can't think of too many uses for this gear outside of things like Dagonoth Kings, but I'm sure I'll find something eventually. And of course, the main reason I wanted to do this boss was the tier 85 ranged weapons, so I'm glad I can finally stop using my Sun Spear when wanting to use ranged. So that's pretty much it for this one. This was the final God Wars Dungeon 2 boss I needed to farm, only missing out on 1 crest of Zamorak and crest of Sliske, which is a shame as I really enjoyed all 4 of these bosses, and honestly I'm not really sure what boss I should focus on next. Of course I will continue to do Araxi, but due to the Enrage it's certainly not something I do for more than an hour or so daily, so I'm definitely open to suggestions if any of you guys have good ideas. But that is it for me, thanks for watching and I'll catch you in the next one.